Thousands of veterans on the front lines at Standing Rock, North Dakota, 5 December 2016. The U.S. government had just blocked the Dakota Access Pipeline easement. It was the largest gathering of U.S. veterans in history, and the largest gathering of Native tribes in America since Wounded Knee in 1890.
The land of our ancestors. Oh.
The chairman got a call just now saying Dakota Access Pipeline's been denied an easement to cross the Missouri River. Yeah! Thank you. Thank you all. You have answered our prayers.
One sure sign that you are getting close to a place called the Pest Valley in Afghanistan is the increase in the number of graves along the roadside. The road gets narrow and rough. And the gunner in the turret of your Humvee seems especially alert and on the ready as you maneuver through this place that has a sense of awe, an odd mix of natural beauty and tension.
Hang on, bro. Right now would be a prime opportunity to strike.
We're standing in front of the Yamhill County Sheriff's Office. There's what appears to be a high-ranking law enforcement officer from the Sheriff's Office in a car. He's not getting out. I think that's maybe because we're here, but hopefully he'll get out in a second. We'll be able to talk to him. We'd love to talk to you, just to ask you if you knew Mike Abo, if you worked with him, if there's anything you could tell us at all.
Well, we're not.
Hi there. Good, how are you? Is Sheriff Jack Crabtree in by chance? The hearts and minds of Iraqi people may be coming about thanks more to the acts of individual soldiers than U.S. government policy and politics. Fondo says they're not always familiar with the people they provide the wheelchairs for.
Hey, check it out, man. Hey, that's my medic right here. This is Sergeant Pruitt.
And they respond whenever they can.
But I think more and more it's getting out, the word's getting out that what we're actually doing here, affects not only the people of Iraq, but us as well, because it's about building relations with the people.
Just gives the message that we care. We care. We're here to help them. We're not here to hurt them at all. We want to help them, and I think that's a message they get, at least in this area. They're pretty good about it. They're getting it, and they like us. So I mean, we have a good relationship with them here.
This store has told me that because I am a Negro, I am less than you. In front of people on video, in front of witnesses, and you chose to ignore it. I'm standing right here and I have these beautiful people, these beautiful children who need to see something different backing me up.
So because we did absolutely nothing wrong, that we are banned from every single Kroger store.
We're going to let you leave, but I don't want you coming back to the store, okay? Because there's a potential that you could get arrested again, okay?
As visibility worsened, the Humvee's computer, called the Blue Force Tracker, started to malfunction. With no navigational aid, driving became even more treacherous. We passed another convoy at a dead stop.
It's kind of slow going, but at least you know where the road is.
Yeah, exactly.
But more snow and less visibility meant it was time to chain the tires up. The tire chains added traction, but soon we ran into another problem. These guys are in a heck of a bind right now. It's a cold winter day in Afghanistan. We're trying to get from one forward outpost to another. First the ANA vehicles became stuck, then the Humvee became stuck, and while this is happening, the road in front of us is just disappearing.
A determination of incompetency will prohibit you from purchasing, possessing, receiving, or transporting a firearm or ammunition. If you knowingly violate any of these prohibitions, you may be fined, imprisoned, or both pursuant to the Brady Handgun Violence Protection Act or Prevention Act.
So here you are, you served your nation in Vietnam, multiple tours, you've lived a great life. Have you been convicted of any big crimes in your life?
I've never been convicted of any felonies. God, years ago, I get a ticket.
So you've had a ticket in your life, and now not only because you went to the VA for more help to try to manage the problems that are born from his service in Vietnam. And now they're telling you that you would be imprisoned. Not only they want to take your gun right away, but that if you violated that, you would then become a criminal. I mean, how did it make you feel to hear about this?
Man, I was angry. And there for about a week after this came, well, she can tell you, I wasn't very, well, I don't know what you call it, communicative. I was just so angry. Hard time sleeping. It just wouldn't go away. I was just ticked off.
The Marines have always been known as the service that performs the hardest duty with the most minimal equipment. And it wasn't long before another Humvee gave up the ghost, requiring these troops to secure another tow rope and haul another one of these several-ton beasts out of the sand trap and onto more secure ground.
2, 3.
Hey, don't stop.
The vehicle is due to be replaced in the future with an improved version that is similar, but has better protection and a V-shaped bottom that will help greatly in deflecting the deadly blasts incurred when an IED, an improvised explosive device, detonates beneath them.
These Marines have had to pull 2 vehicles out that got stuck today. This terrain is just unimaginably unmaneuverable. And now a vehicle snapped an axle and they're going to have to sit here for about 3 hours for a wrecker to get here. That's how this day ended for this patrol.
Breaking news, Division 1, KATU, Tim King for police chase.
A freeway chase at speeds in excess of 90 miles per hour ended in South Salem Sunday afternoon. Police say 52-year-old Albert French painted his face with camouflage and then assaulted people with a flashlight in an Albany department store. From there, a chase began that would eventually lead officers to the intersection of South Commercial and Kubler in Salem.
Actually, traffic here at the intersection got him stopped for us.
French was taken into custody by the Albany Police Department and sent for a mental health evaluation. Any charges stemming from Sunday's chase remain pending.
That guy, by the way, was the general manager at the local rock station. No second or third place awards there. Best photojournalist.
It breaks my heart to see the medical dispensary in this condition. It's probably one of the last buildings standing in this whole section of the base here at El Toro. It's radically different from the last time I saw it, which was only maybe 2 years ago. The whole base was still pretty much intact, and you could drive around and see the different things. They've got it blocked off, gated off. They have a college campus established here now, very close to the area where I was located as a Marine, and that is the prime area for the TCE contamination. El Toro was designated a Superfund site by the EPA years ago, but the very worst assessment in history wouldn't slow Irvine and the Lennar Corporation, the home builder known for building subdivisions on government toxic waste sites purchased for pennies on the dollar like El Toro, from pushing plans forward to build homes here. Comics were the central theme of this first Wednesday event, but participants hailed from a wide range of artistic backgrounds. Anime, steampunk, all types of creative passions were assembled in the historic Salem Arts Building. The interest in comic books just never goes away. It's pretty obvious by taking a look at the crowd that's attending this event here at the Salem Arts Building. But really, it's in preparation for a bigger event that happens in August at the Salem Convention Center.
Not only do we fight side by side, we're friends. I mean, not only are we soldiers beside each other, not have we been in combat together. We may be from 1,000 miles away, but in our hearts we're the same people.
This is a base that's frequently attacked at night. There's a good reason, too. Pakistan border is about 2 miles behind me. Around 9:45 p.m., American gunners laid into suspected Taliban positions.
In this 2 exclusive, K2's Tim King brings us some incredible views of the action at the coast.
They're like 20, 25-foot faces, light offshore winds all day. You know, the competitors were blown away by the quality of the wave. You know, they're all saying it's, some of them were saying, these are world-class athletes saying it's the best tow sessions they've ever had.
Waves reaching heights of 30 feet set the stage for the first international tow-in surfing contest at Nelscott Reef off Lincoln City. These waves aren't the kind a surfer paddles into. Instead, Wave Runner watercraft launch the surfers into the waves. Most of the schools in this region are being attended at this point without Taliban interference. Still, there are separate facilities for boys and girls with no plans for immediate change. Afghanistan culture is emerging, but the process is slow. Deep in the Pest Valley of Afghanistan, Tim King, Fox 12 News.